Congratulations. It's
Thank
always a
you.
good direction, right? Wake up
Yep.
going down. Well done. Hey
Nice
guys,
haircut, James.
what was that?
Nice haircut.
Oh, thanks. My stylist is amazing, aka my mom. She does a good job.
Oh,
Absolutely. Hey, we'll get this kicked off. Happy Monday, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Give us a big wave or throw a five in the chats if you could hear us. What's going on? Welcome to our IPA call, which stands for Income Producing Activity. On this call, we're going to start out with a couple of cool announcements from around the world. We have a lot of cool things. Cindy's had a busy weekend. Both Cindy's that I see on my screen. Kelly's had a great weekend. We have a lot of cool things always happening. So I'll have you guys sharing just a little bit. But for those of you that are new to this call, welcome. We always love our newest people here. This is the call. This is the call that if you plug in your mover and shaker, this is the call that we know that, I mean, to get on an income producing activity call, it's not the sexiest name of a call, right? So, but this is where we get our stuff done. And what we love to hear is you guys make this call. So if you did something that produced income, you made a sale, you got enrolled a brand partner, you helped a teammate do something, whatever that it is, feel free to, there's a reaction button and we want you to raise your hand. There's nothing too big. There's nothing too small. It is all incredible. So hit that raise hand button and we'll start to go down the line and make sure that we can get to you guys and everything. Suzanne sold 4 boxes. You got to share that. So raise your hands. We got to hear how did you do it? And our goal here is to learn how you're doing it, right? We want to celebrate you, of course, but how did you actually get these things done so we can all learn from you guys? So with that, a couple of quick announcements or reminders is that all these calls, and we have a lot of newer people, we put them on replay as well too in the various Facebook partner groups that we have. But also we have a YouTube channel that we put this plus all of our trainings and everything there as well too. So whether it's for you or for people that you know, feel free to share that as well too. So I just dropped it in the chat, but it's the Champions Network YouTube. We just had an incredible academy. Kelly Smith dropped bombs. Who here watched and loved Kelly's scripts and everything? Like there's a lot of things that are going on there. So that's awesome. Also this week in particular, reminder, we have in North America a challenge that's going on, a promotion with cash money on the line. And this is the last week to actually accomplish this. So we have what's called our full throttle February. Say that 10 times fast. And I challenge you to do that. But if you enroll 4 people, 8 people, or 12, by the end of this week, you're going to earn extra money. I see Donna Sambula on my screen. She's the current leader that I've seen. Actually, no, we had also another teammate, Gina, that hit 8 enrollments. We'll talk about Gina in a bit as well, too. But Donna, I want you up here first real quick. You're at 8 enrollments now. Is that right?
Yes. I did my 8th one yesterday, and I'll tell you, this 8th one, the last one, was so dear to my heart because it's my oldest daughter. I have all my family on the products. I don't push the business. My daughter did the business with me, with my prior company. She kind of got a bad taste of network marketing because of certain situations. And so I didn't push her. I mean, I just kept her trying the products. She was never really consistent. And if you know my oldest daughter, she doesn't have a ton of weight to lose. She's on the smaller size, but she didn't feel good in her own skin. So she started the drops. She was being inconsistent. And then she finally thought, I got to be consistent with this. So she called me yesterday morning and said, Mom, you're not going to believe this. I've been consistent with the drops and I lost 10 pounds in a week. I don't even know where she lost the 10 pounds because I didn't think she would have 10 pounds. Well, obviously she had a lot of inflammation. But she called me about an hour later and said, you know what, I think I want to give this business a try. She said, I see how successful you are. I've been watching how happy you are. And I think that I feel at peace that this is a totally different company. and different people. So she asked to join. She was supposed to be on. She might still hop on. She had something with her daughter at school. So I told her, even if you get on late, hop on because this is the call you want to be on. So, and then I had my seventh one Friday evening. That was somebody that I had sold from stock, and she, with follow-ups, she was loving the product. She wanted to order the second one, and then that's when I asked her, okay, those questions I always ask, and she's like, you know what, that's a no-brainer, and I'm retired. I can always use the extra funds. She says, I think I want to do this business, but I'm going to be one of your slower people. But she hopped on board with another 4-pack, the Advantage. She set up her subscription. So she's on the way. She's on the way. So
My God.
those are my last two.
Congratulations. Cindy, would love for you to comment on that and also share what's on your heart right now on this Monday.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I love hearing from Donna. I love hearing from all of you. Donna's one to watch right now, right? Every time I turn around, she's got another star up there and I'm like, "Dang, Donna is just on fire." And sometimes I think our family they're our hardest recruits, right? They are. And to see that your daughter Leah is asking you, right? Coming to you saying, "Hey mom, I think I want a piece of this." It's just so exciting, and just to see things come full circle in this way for you and for her. I just know that she's gonna love it here just as much as you. And what a beautiful example you have set for her, and what an incredible foundation that you have started to build for her to be able to take hold here. And I just wanted to say another thing too is Donna is if you're new here, right? And you're looking at Donna and you're like, "Gosh, she's just really crushing it. She's recruited how many people in a little bit of time." And one thing that I want to point out about Donna, I've pointed out before, Donna is one of the most coachable people I have ever met in my entire career. She is just, if we give her an initiative, if we give her a promotion, if we give her a script, if we give her guidance, if we give her a tracker, right? If we give her a launch system, she does it word for word, detail for detail, does not overthink it, just executes like a mad woman. And her results show that. Okay, her results show even when she feels resistance, even when she feels like she's pushing outside of her comfort zone. She's like, if this is what I've got to do, then I'm going to go and I'm going to do it. So if you're sitting there and you're like, I want success like Donna, my biggest piece of advice is to be coachable. Follow the system to a T. And one thing about Donna, too, is she is extremely positive. She's really, really positive. She pours love and light into all of us. She pours love and light into her organization. If you are in her organization or you are associated with Donna in any way, shape, or form, I want you to drop a number one in the comments. If you feel like when she opens up her mouth, she is speaking life into you, into your business, because she just does. Her BOC call last week, if you missed hearing that, it was absolutely incredible and a message that so many people, so many of us needed to hear. And Donna, thank you for speaking up. Thank you for choosing us over and over and over again. We love you. We're so excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I do want to say one thing that just because what you see on Facebook and the stars, and it's not always easy. It's not easy for me. It's not easy for anyone, but I'll tell you, I had a really, really tough weekend, but it still happened because you know what? If you didn't hear my BOC call, I really do encourage you to go listen to it because I needed to hear it myself too. And I had a really rough week. We had medical things with my husband. I was in the ER with him, so I was under attack. And I really, really believe that I was under attack because of my BOC call. I mean, because everybody was giving glory to God, you know, and that enemy doesn't like that. So he tried to take me down. But you know what? With every obstacle, with every battle, with every attack that he's been doing, I have become stronger. I overcome it faster. And it's because I'm not going to let them win. Like I said, not today, Satan. But I was still able to make it happen. So I won that battle. So there's going to be battles, guys, and don't get discouraged when that happens. I was very discouraged this weekend. I had a goal and it didn't look like it was going to happen, and it happened. So I just wanted to give those words of advice to you guys. Don't give up.
So powerful. My gosh. And reminder, all the BOCs, you got to hear that, right? Who here has not listened to Donna's Breakfast of Champions call, but you're like, I got to, right? Put me in the comments below. So just go to bocpodcast.com. Donna, congratulations. You're just walking inspiration all the time for all of us. So huge congrats. A reminder also on these calls is, if you're newer, the way that Donna is getting these results is everything is based on this tracker, right? It's the daily do. Success comes down to half a dozen things. Well, maybe here it's literally a dozen things that you do every single day. So it's little things like making your posts every day, little things like starting 10 new conversations, little things like engaging on other people. So if you don't have this, go to your team boards. It's all in there, the income producing activity tracker, and it's going to be able to help you to drive towards those different results there. All right. So I see Twyla and Charmaine. We will get to you right away. But first, I do want to bring up Kelly Smith, because Kelly had quite the weekend with her team, and wanted her to share some things on what's been going on. But Kelly, let us know if you can share.
Hey, yes. It was a great weekend. I know Gina is flying back from the Connect event, so I don't know if she's on yet, but I think Shauna's on. But man, these girls, talk about coachable. Cindy's right. When you see all these people having those wins and producing and shining, it's really because they're following the system. That's it. It's not a special sauce. It's not something that's like magic. It really is just consistency, dedication to the system, and plugging in. And so Shauna Carroll hit officer this weekend, and it was so huge. Shauna and I have been friends for over 20 years, and to watch her physical transformation, it's just brings tears to my eyes. And to see her just stepping into what she totally deserves is amazing. So congratulations to Shauna. And Gina hit vice president, so that's huge. So these girls are just flying and being so successful, and I'm just really proud. They're plugging in, they're on these calls, they're using the tracker, they're super coachable, they're excited. So we're just having a ball over here.
I see Gina just made it on. That is hardcore.
She's literally landing, I think, in the plane.
Oh my gosh. Gina, Shauna, are you ladies available at all? Are you able to chime in real quick? Feel free to mute yourself if you can. If not.
Hi everybody. Hold on, come here. I'm literally just getting off the plane. Hold on a second.
I love it.
That's commitment.
Okay. Hi everyone.
Happy belated birthday. How does it feel being a vice president?
I have not stopped crying since I left Birmingham. Like, I'm literally in tears. It feels amazing. Amazing. Thank you to everybody, because you all are my inspiration too.
Oh, what a hyper life. And guys, what I love is, remember, Gina was the story that literally got started the day before the last Destin Connect event, had no idea why she was going, went, and now a vice president. Remember, the average vice president, the top 5%, they're at $3,000 a month plus. And Gina's just got, it was what, that was like a month ago. So not too shabby. And you're able to celebrate on stage at Connect. How was that?
That just felt like the whole party was there for me. I just felt like it was my birthday and I was making achievements and God was delivering, and just life is just wonderful.
Congratulations. That's what this is all about. Shauna, I see you as well too. You got to chime in, Miss Officer. Top 1%.
Hello.
Hi, girlfriend.
I'm trying to hear you guys. My speaker went out and then back in when I left the building. So what were you saying? I'm so sorry.
I'm just saying, how do you feel being the newest officer?
Oh my gosh. I like literally cried for an hour because I was like, I cannot believe how good God is. Like the glory goes to God for all of this because of where I was and how far he's brought me is just so surreal and it's amazing. And our team is amazing and you all are amazing leaders. And I thank every single one of you. Don't ever think that even when you first start, you are not a huge part of this organization and the things that you teach even all of us. When you feel like you're one of the little people, you're not little. You all have big things that you are all teaching us as well. And we are all here to learn from every single one of you all. And so thank you.
So huge. Love it. Congratulations, ladies. Who here, by
Thank
the way,
you.
would love to hear all the secrets from how Shauna and Gina and the team are just crushing it. All the little details. All right. We're gonna arrange something very soon where we're gonna like pick their brains on everything while Gina's, off the airplane and stuff. So that's good because there was a lot of strategy. There was like just seeing their dynamic, seeing their culture. Like this has been building. It was like inevitable this was gonna happen, but it happened it was very fast, like relatively fast compared to what it was just amazing. There's magic that's going on there. And both of them as well, too, by the way, are now another step closer towards achieving Punta Cana. In fact, I feel like both of them are about to get this done. So remember, we're driving towards a vacay for every single one of us. We have over 86 people now, I think, actually committed for this. And it's just getting closer and closer and closer. So we haven't committed to that yet. And more than likely, that training that we're going to do will be for those that are committed to this extra secret sauce and everything. So it's going to be super cool. Cindy, did you have anything you want to chime in on any of this?
I just wanted to say congratulations. It makes me really emotional to think of Shauna and Gina just because I know how much this means to them. I know just the sheer amount of heart and soul that they pour into this, that they pour into themselves, that they pour into others. And I just am overcome with emotion and gratitude that I just said it to Donna that you guys could go anywhere and do anything. You are magnificent humans and you choose us and you choose Partner Co. And we'll just never take that for granted. We love you. Thank you for pouring into all of us. Congratulations, you did it. That's it. Okay,
Congratulations.
you take over.
Twyla, we'll have you up first. Congratulations, ladies. We'll continue to celebrate. And this is a whole team win, guys, because all of us need each of us, right? Twyla, you're up first. Hey, Twyla.
Hey,
Hey.
caught a new customer yesterday, which I can't give the credit to me. My husband got her. So he was working at another business helping them out, and he was talking to the lady, and the lady says, "Sign me up." Literally, she said, "Sign me up." Saturday or Sunday we went down and we went through all the new stuff. She picked out the drops, the Advantage, and Sugar Stop. And she got that, and she ordered all that yesterday. And I had an extra drop so she could start them earlier and she'll just replace them. I think she'll probably come on. She said she had 3 other people she thought that would buy. So future, maybe
She's
partners,
ready.
but she wanted to try them first. And that's the way they are. They want to try them. So I was feeling excited and very thankful that my husband said, "Well, you got to see what my wife's doing."
So how did it get to the sign me up? Who here wants people to just come up to you and be like, sign me up, right? So what did you guys do to set that up? Like how did that build to that?
Paul said that I'd lost 25 pounds and that I was looking good. And she goes, "Really?" She says, "I can't seem to get off this weight." And he goes, "Well, she lost 10 and a half pounds in like 28 days. And she goes, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah." And she goes, then they kind of left and did some things. And she comes back. She goes, "So what's this drops and how do I get some?"
Mm.
So she was excited. And he has two other ladies there that are looking at it too. So send my husband out away from our shop to go work at somebody else's business.
I love it. The power of sharing not even just your story, but someone else's story that's related to them. And I think that's a really good tip because Paul's had results as well too. And of course,
yeah, he has.
Results.
He's lost weight too. And two of them know me. I worked with them when I worked at their company.
Oh,
so they
sense.
knew who I was. So they knew who I was. And then Paul says, well, she's like, right. I went shopping and bought new pants. I got down to 8s and 6s, and I've been in 12s and 11s, you know.
It's a good
And
excuse
so
to go
it's a
shop.
good excuse. And the belly, I've got on an old vest here, and it is like huge on me right now. This is how baggy it is. I just wear it to work because I can, because underneath it's lots thinner. I mean, I'm so much smaller now that it's just like, yay, the belly's going away. Even my husband says, and her belly's going away.
That's bold from the husbands.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I
God.
wasn't standing there. So
Huge congratulations. So sharing, thinking when you're talking with someone, what I'm drawing from you, Twyla, is Paul's super wise because he's sharing a story that could be related to that prospect you're talking to. So he can share his own. But if he's talking to a woman that wants to lose some weight, then it makes sense to use a woman's story as well too. So Twyla, love that. Congrats. She's going to be a brand partner. We already know that. So absolutely. Guys, anything else you want to chime in on Twyla's? That was awesome. That's just straightforward. That's an IPA. That's how you do it. Good, good, good. Charmaine, you're up next, sister.
Hello. So mine's very similar to hers. So I was getting so discouraged after, like, I've not had any traction hardly at all, like the last week. Like, no one's asking, no one's commenting. And I was like getting super discouraged. But I was in Florida for the weekend for my brother or my sister-in-law's wedding. And we're just like on Saturday or Friday during the day, we had like girls' day. We got our nails done. We went to lunch. And people kept asking me, and I'm not even like, I don't interact with these people. Like, I'm friends with them because I've met them before, but we do not interact. So about 4 of the girls were like, what are those drops that you always post about? So 4 of them were asking all the questions. I had some drops in my bag. So one girl's like, I want them before you leave, because I told her I have them. So one girl got them. The other ones are like contemplating if they want to just buy the 4-pack. So keep your fingers crossed, everybody, because I need traction.
Yes.
Anyway,
Donna.
stay consistent, because even when you're not seeing the results, they are watching. I promise.
Cindy, go for it.
What I hear from that is a lot of times there's traction happening when you don't realize traction is happening, right? Because we assume that traction is commenting or likes or private messages, but she kept staying consistent. She kept showing up. She kept posting it, even though in her mind, right, she's hearing there's no traction. I feel discouraged. There's no traction. But then the moment that she actually gets with people, right, who have been seeing her posts, traction actually was happening. It is. Just because people aren't reacting doesn't mean that they're not watching. It just means that they're not ready to react yet. Okay. So I love that, Charmaine. I'm so excited for you because this could be the pivotal moment in your business where you see things really, really take off. So congratulations.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Let's go. Congrats. I love it. Who here has felt like Charmaine, by the way, where you feel like you're not getting traction? You know, and maybe you're in that phase right now. This is your sign that this time you're going to be just like Charmaine right there. So congratulations. All right. Other IPAs, we got tons. I'll shout out somebody. Miss Beth Wold got me on an awesome 3-way call the other day. Healer, nurse, like practitioner. She has her own clinic, a lot of cool things. So Beth, you got someone, I don't know if you would call her your chicken list or not, but tell us, so what happened? How did you set this up? And how did you enroll your newest brand partner?
Well, it really was kind of like a cold call. So I'm not really good with those. But I decided I'm going to look for people like myself. So, registered nurses who are wanting a change in their life. So I've been trying to get into different groups and connect with different people. And so I joined a group, and she was one of the people, we got to do a small breakout and barely talked, just gave my little scoop. And then I followed up with her, and she's like, yeah, I want to learn more, but my partner isn't really into holistic health. And so we just kept talking online for like a week and a half. And then she said she wanted to meet after, and she actually looked at the drops thing. Like, she showed up on my share app, how many times she watched that video, probably 10 times. It was unreal. So I knew something was happening. So anyway, yes. And then she signed up after James. He spent a whole hour with us, answered millions of her questions, which were really detailed. And she jumped on. I'm so proud of you and so excited. So
That's the way to do it. Oh my gosh. Cindy, you're still unmuted. Did you want to chime in on that?
Oh, I didn't even know.
Sure.
No, I think that's incredible. And one thing that's really important, right? So this started off, she called it a cold call, right? Meaning that she started a conversation with a stranger. And you guys are strangers everywhere, right? And I would encourage you to go connect and meet people. But you know what she did that actually moved this forward from cold to presenting the opportunity to her not reacting right away? She said, we talked for, I think you said a week and a half, right? On and off. My guess is that you probably didn't just talk about the opportunity itself. What did you talk about?
I just wanted to learn more about her business. And her daughter ended up having the same kind of situation my daughter had. So we connected on that level and on being a nurse. And yeah, we just chatted. You're right. Exactly.
You talked about everything, right? You talked about everything. You got to know her as the human. You moved her from stranger to friend and now family. And that is how it's done. And we can't just assume and shut people off and down simply because they're not ready to sign the dotted line right now today, right? You gotta talk to people. You gotta love people. You gotta love them for who they are and where they are at. And when the time comes, if and when they ever want to do an opportunity like this, guess who they're going to trust? They're going to trust you, right? Because you're building a relationship. So I love, love, love that IPA, because I think there's something for us all to learn from this and to just continue to talk to people and treat them like people and not a number. Okay. I love that. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I have one more thing to say. I was on Thursday, I had to go get my hair done, and I got there early, like 15 minutes early. And I'm like, I need to start doing these drop talks. I need to do lives. And I'm just like, I'm going to do one, because I started the Advantage. And within 4 days, I had lost 1 pound in my waist and 3 in my hips, which my hips have always been a huge, huge problem. I have that whole tire thing going on. So I'm like, I'm going to let people know. So I just did a quick live. And from that, I have like so many appointments scheduled for this week now, just from that live, because that was the only thing I did different, was talk to people. And then of course I had great results, but they've heard my results before, not on Advantage. But so I just encourage you, get out of that comfort zone. I'm going to do a drop talk this week and just move things forward.
Let's go. Fortune favors the bold, guys. That's the theme of this entire call, right? Congratulations on that. Who here's committed to doing a live to share your results on anything at some point this week, right? Give me a way of putting me in the comments. What I love too, Beth, is it's not like you had to, sometimes you think I have to have like 4-month results and be like crazy transformed. You had 4 days. So just the fact that you have progress, that's a huge, huge thing right there. One other cool IPA I want to draw from what you just shared is sometimes I think to myself, man, I don't know anyone. Have you guys ever said that to yourself? I don't have anyone to talk to. What I love, Beth, is you found a way to go talk to people. And the reality is there's 8 billion people in the world, right? 2 or 3 billion are on Facebook. So an IPA, a tip for everyone here today is find a Facebook group or find a community where there's people just like you. You might not be a nurse like Beth, but you might be a mom. You might be somebody that loves gardening. You might be somebody that loves to work out. Put a word in the comments, something that would describe who you are or what you like. Maybe you're a movie buff. Maybe you're a foodie like me. Whatever it is that you like, and these are within the 5 things that we talk about every day. There's 5 pillars, right? Whatever those are, find a group like that and just start connecting. Because what if it just took Beth 1 to 2 weeks to go from stranger to family. So it doesn't have to take a long time. You don't have to be best friends with them for 10 years, right? It literally is just like that and getting in front of multiple people. So absolutely love that. All right. Cindy Kellick, you're up.
Well, hello, y'all. I'm in my pajamas. Sorry. It just is what it is. But okay, so on Wednesday, all that I heard was Donna Sambula in my head going 10 and 2, 10 and 2, 10 and 2. So I prayed to the Lord, give me 10, I just need customers. I just need people. And I did the list 100%, the tracker the whole way through. Thursday, I went to my destination and I was in my hotel room and all these people, I mean, I had reached out and they're like, how did you know? You have been on my list to call just because I just wanted to talk to you about these drops. It's like, call Cindy about these drops, call Cindy about these drops. So I got so much buzz when I went to my room and I just didn't know how I was going to get to everybody. But I got to 2 people and talked to them physically on the phone, and they signed up as brand partners that night in my hotel room. And the third one, I didn't get to. She has just lost her job with the federal government, and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for you. And so I'm going to talk to her today because she's hesitant because now she really doesn't have a job. And I'm like, I'll get you some money, girl. But just that excitement in your voice and to be able to talk to them is so key because they're just like, I want what you have. I want what you have. And then I went to prison with no phone. And so I'm there the entire weekend, 13-hour days. And, my momentum has gone down and I still have customers I'm reaching out to. And this one, she was just like, do they work? What's the ingredients? Blah, blah, blah. I just said, you know what, girl, all that I know is this. This was me, but here's Shauna. And my friend Shauna is awesome. And here's her results because she goes, well, can you see something in 1 month? I said, I don't know your hormones, but this is Shauna. She didn't see anything. And she was probably about ready to give up because she spent money, no results. And then all of a sudden, boom. And now she's down to 91 pounds. She hasn't read that yet. That's going to be a sale. And so, it's just like, you don't know who's in your life, but I mean, people are coming out of the woodwork that I had no idea were watching my stuff. But this girl who is going to be blown away when she sees that, she is a former coach's wife. And I just friended her on Facebook and was just talking about her stuff, her, whatever she was posting, just being friendly, didn't tell her about my business, nothing. And then she came to me because she was watching my stuff. And now it's just the power, like Cindy just said, it's just the power of just reaching out and being real and thinking about them, talking about their stuff instead of, oh, I've got this great business. Oh, da, 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 da. No, be yourself, be real, be sweet, be kind. And now here's the deal. I've lost my momentum and I got to pick that back up. And I'm so tired, you guys, but I brought 19 people to Jesus this weekend and it was so worth it because of that. But now I'm exhausted and I just got to keep on going because I took the day off and this is my day. So that's what I have.
The saying I feel when I hear Cindy is that if you set yourself on fire, people will run from miles away to watch you burn. That's exactly who Cindy is. So we just have to catch that and just get in front of people. And like, Cindy, congratulations. I mean, evangelism is the biggest IP in my opinion. So congratulations on that. There's just so much in that. There's so much in that. We absolutely love you. Lindsay, I know you're in your car. I know you're in a peculiar situation, but I would love if you have things to share.
I don't know if I can talk, you guys. I'm so emotional right now. It's been a long weekend, but just listening to you, Cindy, oh my gosh. This community, you guys, I'm going to try to get through this, but you guys are absolutely the most phenomenal humans I've ever encountered in my entire life. You are blessing so many lives. Cindy, I love you so much. I love your energy. I love you're just so expectant of every single thing you do. You pour life into every single one of us. The people that you are able to help, the people you are helping, not just with our opportunity, but just you, the blessing of Cindy. My gosh, just thank you for being such an incredible human and being here with us, making us better. I'm sure you guys have already talked I'm late and I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm sure you've talked about so many people, but you guys, I just have to say, like, I'm so incredibly proud of this whole group. You guys are all absolutely exploding together. I mean, the bond right now that is created between this whole group, this whole team, I've never seen anything like it. I'm so proud of Shauna for hitting officer. Gina and Kelly, you're the most incredible leader. But Cindy, truly, every time you speak, please keep sharing everything you do with this group because we really are. We love every single thing that you share and how you're blessing people. But you guys, thank you for your prayers and your love. Um, my husband and I listened, James, to all of you praying over us while she was in surgery on Friday. So thank you. I'm really sorry I'm a mess. She's doing great. It's just been a long weekend, a little harder than we expected. But I love you guys. And Cindy, you just are beyond amazing. You really, really are. And I'm sorry I haven't heard the others this morning. I will go back and listen. But I love you guys. And thank you so much for this beautiful community. We really are creating something so special here, way beyond our opportunity. Sorry, I'm a mess.
Not at all. We love you, Lindsay. My gosh. My gosh. Cindy, congratulations. I'm not crying, you're crying. So let me let's start. Anyone else have something you want to Cindy? I Cindy McKnight, Cindy.
You know, I just want to say some people go their entire lives without a community like this one. And that is so sad to me. It is so sad to me. So as you guys start your day and you start thinking about, okay, I need to do my tracker and I need to do this and I need to do that and I need this for my business and I need this for my finances. I want you to really have it in the forefront of your mind and in your hearts that people go their entire lives without community and support like this. And we do have this gift in our hands to be able to put it in the hands and in the lives of as many people as possible. And when you approach your day like that, and you approach your day, your work day with that kind of intention in the forefront of your mind, the rest will follow, the rest will flow. Yes, we have tasks. Yes, we have the how and the tactical and all of that. But if you get this right and you get this right, then the rest is easy. Okay. We love people. We listen to people. We love them for where they're at and what they want and what they need. And when the time comes, if and when, then you're going to be in the forefront of their mind as the person who cared when there was nothing to gain. And I'm right there with Lindsay, and I know with James. I love this community so much. We say it all the time. We'd run through a brick wall to protect it, and we mean that. And we just love each and every one of you so deeply. So thank you for being here this morning, and just for showing up for all of us.
Absolutely. Well, I think
And
that's
I know
yeah,
I've
Lindsay.
missed people. I know I've missed a few people. I'm trying to catch up, but I want to say congratulations to so many of you. Like Donna, I think she's on number 8. She might be on number 100. I don't know. We can't keep up, but like she's exploding. Heather Snell, you guys, Heather Snell works a full-time job. She can't be on these calls live. If you're over in any of the groups, if you could tag Heather Snell, I want to congratulate her. Little dark horse. She told me, like, she's like, oh, I have one person coming in. And then all of a sudden she's like, I recruited 5. And I'm like, what?
Oh
Heather is just amazing. Like, congratulations, you guys. This is the power of what we're doing right now.
Miss Heather Snell, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I think she's coming back on. Lindsay, let us know if you could hear us or not. You dropped off a bit.
Dang it.
There you are.
I'm sorry. Can you
You're
hear
back. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Sorry if you can't hear me. Okay. Well, I can't see you guys, but the incentive that we put together with the trip, I mean, it's just fire right now, right? And Heather Snell, I just wanted to, because she can't be on these calls, because she's at work, I wanted to give a huge shout out to her too. But there's so many of you who are still congratulating and loving on. I don't want to miss anybody, but please know we're just so incredibly proud of this group. We love you guys so much. And like Cindy just said, this community, we would go through a brick wall for. So congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations. Absolutely. Lindsay, thank you for being on regardless of the situation and everything. So true leadership, true servant heart. Like, wow. 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 Well, guys, as we're concluding today, a couple of announcements here. Happy Monday. Your first one. This is an IPA call, right? So we have one part of our IPA trackers, personal development. All right. We can only add value when we have value to add ourselves. So in 15 minutes, we have our Breakfast of Champions call. We have Dana Harper today himself leading this. He just got off an incredible weekend. They're launching the whole Nigeria market. They just had an event over there, and they're still continuing to hold it down for BOC. So be sure to tune into that. I just dropped those into the chats below as well too. And let's go out there and we'll move into a time of prayer. So if that's something that's for you, definitely feel free to stay. If not, feel free to hop off as well too. I think we have some very specific things we need to pray for today. But dear Father, just so thank you for this incredible Monday. First, we just want to continue to pray over the entire Yoakum family, pray over Addison. You already paid for our healing. You already paid for a pain-free life. You say that there's no more pain and suffering at all, and that you raised us and seated us in heavenly places far above any principalities or dominions or anything. So we just pray for continued healing in that entire family, Lord. And that extends to every other person here as well, too. I think about Donna talking about attacks. Today, we just declared, not today, Satan. In fact, it's not even like a big attack. He's like this little fly that just tries to annoy us. So let us see him for that. So insignificant that all we see is your glory. We see that happening in this group specifically. We see you moving in everyone's life. So we praise you for that. And we know that when we put you first in every single thing, you had every other blessing that you've already paid for us that talks about prosperity, opportunities, joy and peace and healing and just reconciliation, Lord. So we just start victorious with the identity that you've already given to each and every single one of us today, and send out our people today with your goodness and your mercy, and just have others around them feel it, just like with Cindy Kellick. So we thank you for all of this. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And guys,
Amen.
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 Bye, guys.
Amen.
Amen.
Love you
Amen.
guys.
Congratulations.